Hello everyone, it's ElasticSpyder, and in today's video, I'm featuring a video series called In Port. In this series, I'll pick a ship, go over the consumables, upgrades, and captain perks all within 5 minutes. If you'd like to see a certain ship picked, leave a comment down below for that ship. In last week's video, we did the Tier 10 US Destroyer, the gearing. You can view that via a card. So, one quick announcement. Last week I did not post any videos. I had final exams for college, so I do apologize for that, but I am done with classes for now, so I'll try and get stick to my schedule. But in today's video, we've got the Tier 10 Russian destroyer, the Khabarovsk, or Kaba, as I like to call it for short. So let's go over the consumables first. Consumables-wise, I keep the standard torps, by the way. Obviously, damage control party upgraded, engine boost upgraded, and I actually do run the heal. I do like the heal over the smoke. Your survivability increases by a lot, especially when you get superintendent, so definitely recommend that. Upgrades, main armaments mod 1, you want this because you keep your main battery and torpedoes up for a little bit longer and they get more health. Then I go with aiming systems, want to land those shells, set those fires, do more damage. This should be pretty obvious. Again, don't use my torpedoes all that often. Guns are the most important thing, so I'm going to keep that. Here, I use the 3-minute special upgrade, or the upgrade that makes your engine boost last for around 3 minutes. The special upgrade, it's a very good one compared to these three, so why not? Then I switched from propulsion to steering gears. If you're going to run propulsion, you better be running smoke. Otherwise, you should not be sitting still. And steering gears is nice because you can get it down to, without this one, which I'll talk about in a second, you can get it down to something like 9-ish seconds. So that's amazing. Well, kind of. But I've actually since switched from concealment to steering gears because while the Kaba still wrecked house with other destroyers, I was having trouble when kiting other ships like battleships and cruisers. I was having a hard time dodging a lot of their shells and they were landing way too many shells on me, and I was dying much quicker than I expected. So I just said forget the concealment. I'll get the steering gear, and then now I've got a 5.3 second rudder shift, which is absurd when you compare it to something like, let's say, the gearing, 3.3, only a 2 second difference, which is quite insane. And with this heal and this insane rudder shift, the Kaba is so hard to kill. Now, this is a pretty standard build for a Kaba. Preventive maintenance, keep your torpedoes up. Last stand, you are a destroyer. And then I think for your first captain perk, definitely go survivability expert and then AFT. Then it's really your pick. I probably would go demolition expert and then superintendent, or vice versa. You know, get that extra heal. And then finally, I went with basic firing training. You could even go with vigilance because, you know, sometimes the Kaba does tend to glide a lot, so that's also not a bad choice. But I went with basic firing training, get that reload down to a nice 4 seconds, which is, again, pretty absurd, shooting out to 13.5 kilometers. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick and informative video. If so, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care.